Cryptilians and crypto crackheads, this is a BEPRO only video, so I don't even have to pander to new viewers because I started off as a BEPRO channel, and you all viewers from the YouTube analytics have really proven that, honestly, I should probably remain pretty intense with BEPRO here. So, not just with your comments and stuff, but by viewership. So, and it's really interesting that is the case, because I've recently realized, I don't know, I didn't even try to think about it. I simply, it was during my 4-hour live call with my crackhead tier on Patreon, I realized I might add BEPRO to my chest pounding coins, even though I might not necessarily be a big fan on how things went down with BEPRO's market cap finagling. However, now that I've seen that actually, I mean, it's about half of new coins are doing the same damn thing. So if I can realize, wait, that's happening across the board, even though I don't like it, at the time that I made those pretty certain opinions that this is not good, this is bad for BEPRO, honestly, you know, if you're sitting in a room, right? Imagine you're in school and you're a kid. You're like in 6th grade or something, right? 8th grade, middle school, right? Where emotions are starting to like hit boys and girls, whatever. Where embarrassment is a thing, right? Imagine you're in middle school and somebody like puts like a 3-foot tall wizard or dunce hat on you, and all the other kids around. I mean, what's going to happen? You're going to look weird, right? And you're going to get laughed at. It's going to be embarrassing. But now imagine this scenario. You're in the same class. You have the same wizard or dunce hat on that's 3 feet tall with sparkles and like the spirit fingers. But now everybody in the room has the same damn hat on. No one's going to laugh at you. Nobody. Because everybody's got one too. And so I realized, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't rag on, maybe I shouldn't have such strong feelings about that. Because BEPRO is just one of like everybody in the room with that wizard hat on. So once I realized that, and I wasn't even trying to like find another chest pounding coin, but it was mostly how I saw the CEO, how he and his team brilliantly designed the website. They freaking turned on a dime, started integrating the idea of NFTs, even though I'm not a fan of the NFT space, but they are willing to, like, honestly, you know how many sleepless nights those people had to do that? So not only are they working their asses off to stay nimble and to like appease the crypto market and stay up with the times, but how they designed their website, how they describe why blockchain is good for the gambling and betting industry. Honestly, their description of it is brilliant. And so to appreciate what I just said, have you ever gone on cryptocurrencies websites and read everything that they have on there and you don't know what the fuck they're trying to do? Like, this is Chinese. I don't understand a god dang thing I just read, right? Honestly, that's like 90% of websites. You don't know what the hell is you just read. Like, what the hell is this, right? Honestly, it's most of them. And I've been in the crypto space for 4 years. When I read shit, I'm like, what did I just read? Like, I don't know what I'm buying, right? Like, what is this shit? Okay, it looks good. I'm going to buy it, right? If the chart looks good, I would buy it. And that's why I don't look at websites anymore. But the point is, BEPRO's is beautifully designed. They describe things, even with having as English as a second language. These dudes are freaking brilliant. I don't know. And it's very clear they work hard. They're nimble, plus working hard. They're willing to have sleepless nights to do that. I don't know. I might try to start accumulating more BEPRO. I think I will. And Crypto Rodeo Show. So shout out to him. He's another YouTuber who essentially started like me almost at the same damn time with BEPRO. He and I were covering BPRO as very, very, very young YouTubers, or not young in age. Hell, I'm almost like middle-aged by this point. My ass getting, my back hurts. But no, we're new to YouTube at the late in February, and we both covered BPRO, like, coincidentally. But anyway, he there might be an emergency outside. No, maybe not. Okay, my kids got it under control. But anyway, I heard like screaming and dogs barking and. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I know a cry that actually has pain and a cry that is just a wimpy cry and wants something, so that's not an ouchie. No one's bleeding. I can tell from the cry. Like, wait. Nope, she's not hurt. I'm going to stay here. Like, there's no blood. I can tell from the cry, right? So, anyway, Crypto Rodeo kind of is like, I don't know if he started this thing or he's helping to propel it. I can't remember who started this. I don't think it was him, but he's hoping to push us 367, right? So, and I was looking at it, and honestly, it's not unreasonable that BPRO hits that. It's actually a freaking reasonable target that could, I think it might have a 10% or greater chance of happening. And so I wanted to spend this video essentially shilling BPRO with the idea that actually I don't have as much as I used to. I don't have a whole, now, do I have a large number of it? Yeah. But it isn't a large dollar value, sort of, but it wasn't nearly as much as I had prior. So I probably couldn't move the market single-handedly anymore. But I do own this coin. But all of you like this coin anyway if you're watching this. So I don't think I need to have a disclaimer, but I want to throw that out there. I still am staking, maxed out staking of this, and I have more than that. Not much more, but I'm going to start accumulating. But anyway, so here we go. 367. I think this could be a real thing. I'm freaking serious. Okay. And I'm going to prove it to you. So if Bitcoin only gets to 250,000, okay. If I can learn how to use Word better. All right. If Bitcoin can get to 250,000, which honestly, I think it's going to go past that. All right. At the time that Bitcoin is at 250,000, BPRO needs to get to ∠0147. And that exactly equals $3.67. So this could happen after Bitcoin goes up, let's say, to $326,000, and it's on its way down. And then altcoins, as my followers or my subscribers and whatever follow. Is it okay to say followers? I think that sounds weird though. I don't like that word. The Cryptilian and crypto crackhead community know altcoins simply have the last hurrah after Bitcoin's already hit its top. Okay, unless you're a monetary coin. A lot of the monetary coins, per my last video, move identically. Like 𝐻𝐼 coin will move just with Bitcoin, this and that, right? So that kind of relates to my guess that Bitcoin, I kind of think it's going to hit 326. Or wait, let me make this thicker. That's what she said. So I think Bitcoin might hit like 326K. And so after it hits that and it's on its way down and it has a severe correction, when people are taking profits out of Bitcoin, they're going to buy alts, and that's when their pop happens. So this actually aligns with my freaking guess with Bitcoin in terms of math and charts, because the hoorah on non-monetary altcoins happens after Bitcoin tops, about a week or 2 or 3. So that's the math behind this so far. Okay. All right. Now let's look at it on a chart. All right. So this looks kind of daunting though. So this is the ∠0147. So BPRO needs to start freaking getting on this shit. And it's got a long way to go. And this is January. So this is January. This is the other January. Because if it doesn't happen by here, it probably ain't going to happen per the market cycle crashes. So, don't have hopes that, in 2 years. No, in 2 years, BPRO will be less than what it's worth now. Okay? Market crashes. Actually, no, that might not be an accurate statement. if BEPRO does pretty well, it would stay, and it goes to 367. It'll actually come back to its all-time high. That's almost actually the perfect correction. It might go down to like 5 cents or 8 cents, but anyway, throughout a whole year, not in one day. That would take like 18 months to do, right? So throughout all of 2022, half of 2023, it might get back down to like 8 cents or something. But anyway, so this is January. So if we zoom in, you can see very clearly that this has a long way to go versus and this is versus Bitcoin, not versus the dollar. However, so, looking at this chart, it doesn't look actually that reasonable. Oddly enough, and honestly, if looking at these numbers before I made this video, I thought it was going to be flipped. I thought that it wasn't going to look reasonable on the US dollar pairing, and it would look reasonable on the Bitcoin pairing, thinking it'd be looking more condensed, but it's actually the opposite. Maybe I was just being bad at math in that moment, but I don't know. Oddly enough, it looks totally reasonable. Watch. Just look at this. That's it. That doesn't even look that aggressive. That's nothing. Look at that shit. I just invented origin. Like, these origin lines, don't try to copy these. I literally just willy-nilly this shit. The bottom one might actually be right. And I technically did try to connect that with, actually it didn't connect with jack shit. But this one did. Like, it got some support, and it got the support here, and this one got a wick and the candle body there. So anyway, so I decided which ones might actually work, and then just made more parallel lines on top of it. And then one parallel line happened to hit 367 like perfectly. And when you look at this, that looks reasonable. Like, actually, maybe even too low. Reasonable. Maybe not too low, but it looks totally real. Okay, so if we go to Bitcoin, so it's less than halfway down this chart. So like eyeball what I'm about to do. So this distance here, okay, BPRO's on this line. So it's this far down. So it's only, so let's like fill in this space. It has checked these boxes, right? So it's filled in this space. So let's fill that space. Okay. All right. Now let's go to Bitcoin. All right. And then we do the same thing. It's right here. So we go from here. Shit. We go right here to here. So this is the, this is the bottom one. This is the top line, right? So it's up here. So it's gone all the way up here. So Bitcoin has technically filled in all of this space. And it's only got this much more to go. Right? So going back to BPRO, it looks like it's got a lot more upside potential. It's way lower on its graph. So maybe, this previous run, in terms of overall market psychology, like the true market value, if it were something like, let's just say true market value were this. Let's just say, for example, true market value were at the end of the year, let's just say true market value is only I don't know, 21 cents at the end of the year. Doesn't matter. That is not how price moves. Price moves violently across below and over, below and over, below a true market value on any asset. It doesn't just freaking write it. Unless it might be something like bonds, or even bonds, like the bond stuff moves like this. It really, like, it just moves in undulations, right? Like in waves. So if the true market value were something like, take a BEPRO only like 20 something cents, okay, well, who cares? So it overshot it. So it was overshot when it began, it undershot it when it corrected, it overshot it, it undershot it, and what the hell is it ready to do? Overshoot it. During the bear market, it'll undershoot it, probably go right back down to this level, and then it'll overshoot it as this line goes up. So it aligns with like the macro stuff too. Because that's how, masses, the psychology of masses works. This looks totally reasonable. Am I, I don't know. Am I like trying to am I fooling myself? You leave me a comment like, Tim, you are being stupid because this, be really specific. If you call me stupid, you need to be very specific. And if I agree with you, I will actually say, yes, I was being stupid. But if you don't provide, or sometimes you need to require resources. Somebody just said a comment that I know is not accurate. Let's see, how did he say it? It was in regard to my my monetary coin video. These coins are known to be dead, all besides Dash. Whoever you got this info from is an idiot and has no clue what he or she is saying, because that is not true. Litecoin dead? Bitcoin Cash dead? 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙑, the 75th most developed coin throughout the bear market, dead? What? The clueless statement stated in an extremely confident manner. That's unconscious incompetence. I don't want that on my channel, and I will correct you. No, but I'm unconsciously incompetent on some things, right? So sometimes you don't know what you don't know, and you feel too confident, this and that, right? So I get that. I've been through that phase of life. That was probably a young person in his 20s. I did that shit all the time, and I still probably do it in some regards unconsciously, because I'm unconsciously incompetent on some subject matters where I think I know what I don't know, but in fact, I don't know fucking shit. And I have a lot of unknowns that I don't realize are unknowns floating around me, slapping me in the face, but I don't realize it, right? So anyway, that person kind of just did that. But I've been in that boat. I'm not judging that person, because when I was younger, I did that crap all the time, most likely, right? So this is BEPRO 367, folks. Let's freaking get this done. I even fundamentally, mathematically, it looks good. So let's get this 𝐵𝑧𝐲. My kids are crying outside. I got to go say hi to them. I haven't seen them in a little bit, and we'll see you later.